duplicatable. So first off, before we get to our first amazing speaker, I want to point you in the direction of our resource site. You should all be acquainted and accustomed with this, so don't worry if you're brand new. This is your first starting point, the10steps.info. Okay, that's where we guide you to. And the first thing to do is to click there on the second left. You can see our online system, our amazing, duplicatable, simple system of how to get up and line, set up your own selling group, how to join groups, how to post adverts. You can literally, guys, be up and running within an hour of registering into the business. So the 10steps.info is absolutely key to your success. Please don't cut any corners. Please watch all the videos that you're guided to watch. Okay, and there, as you can see, you do click on get started on to a list of videos there. You can see there, 8 short videos. They're not exactly long. It says the timings there on the right. They've just been updated. They are absolutely amazing. They're even titled so that they tell you what each video is about. So stop, start, take notes. Anything you're unsure of, you can then refer back to your upline. We don't just leave you to watch the videos to get up and running. It's all about to help you get off to the best possible start. So please watch them in order. Please don't cut any corners. We know who's cut corners simply because of the way they're posting adverts maybe, or maybe not joining enough groups. The system is in place for a reason, to get you off to the best possible start. So please watch the videos. It is a good idea as well to refresh yourself and go back and watch those videos again from time to time. As I say, Craig Scatton, fantastic, has re-recorded the videos recently, so it's well worth watching again just as a refresher. They're absolutely brilliant, really straightforward, and Craig has literally recorded everything on screen, so really, really easy to follow. Okay, and like I say, make notes and refer back to your upline. So like it says there, you can get started within the hour, watch all the videos. It will take a bit longer, it really doesn't matter. Okay, so get started online. This is a new addition that Abby has kindly placed on. Is the online selling process checklist, on there. I want you to be aware that when you start to watch videos, there's a couple of extra links there now. You can see numbers 9 and 10. Remember, of course, I am on the 10steps.info page here still. Underneath the videos, we now have the direct to PayPal checkout. So just say, for example, you have one item, a single item, and the vendor is at distance. You can't possibly have it delivered to you. So deliver to the person to live maybe 200 miles away. That's fine. You can now send them a preset PayPal link direct from your own account. They just pay that added extra for a bit of postage, unless it's £50 or more, in which case postage is free. So people are quite happy to do that. It then gets a live product, a mixture of it. It really doesn't matter. The second link there tells you how to add multiple items to the basket and send that off. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'll just turn. Can everyone hear me okay? Just turn my volume up slightly. Okay. And the all-important thing, though, underneath, please, whatever you do, is print off a copy. Oh, thank you. Print off a copy of the online sales process. Likewise, if you have anyone new, please direct them to that selling process. You might want to email it to them. It is a good idea to cross-reference when you are on that checklist, which has various points. So all there, a nice structured system that you could refer to as you're working. Good idea to do your weekly planner. Yeah, even if you're just working online and thinking, well, I'm just going to get on my phone and post adverts in 50 groups. It is a good idea to plan, get all your commitments in there and work in the pockets of time that you do have. I'll visit the first week checklist shortly, And there's all the rest of the information there about how to share this fantastic opportunity, not only within your group, but within other groups, what to say, the Just Curious message, which I know that lots of you have had fantastic success with, predominantly at the 10 Steps workshops that you attend. Lots of us are doing that little exercise every month. How to run a competition as well. The slides are there. Entice people in, because they don't want to do anything for a prize. It doesn't necessarily have to be an expensive prize, but just go for it and copy what other people do in successful selling groups. So everything is there for you to start. Of course, you will be referring on a regular basis, daily communication with your upline. So this is the first week checklist, and I won't go into massive detail. I know lots of you will have already done this. The key thing is to get you into those all-important groups, isn't it? Joining 5 a day, your upline will help you join some. Catalogues are out if you are presenting catalogues. You've attended 2 webinars, so well done everyone on tonight. This is one of them, your weekly webinar, and of course induction webinars every day of the week. Workshop event is absolutely imperative. I'll be showing you some dates in a minute. Poster advert, don't worry about having a massive amount of within your group. It really doesn't matter. Get the advert out there, please, and you will generate some curiosity. Approaching people you know, and of course that all-important competition within your group to grow the numbers. Okay, so next up then, we've got our first speaker of the evening, a lovely lady who is called Sandra Weller, and Sandra has actually achieved the 13% bonus level. And what that means, of course, if you knew, don't worry, it just means that Sandra has achieved either a team turnover or personal retail of £1,560. I'll give her a huge welcome then, please.
Hi everyone, my name is Sandra, and I joined in September last year after seeing an advert from Leanne and Mike Gilroy. I was very sceptical to begin with, I must admit, but I really wanted to work from home. There are a number of reasons why I wanted to do this, one being our then 6-year-old. Going out to work really wasn't an option for me. I needed to be at home for him. So anyway, we signed up, and my first month I achieved my 10%. And I did my 1K club, and my first check was £458, which I was so excited and pleased about. It sort of gave me some confidence, and I was actually, it wasn't just to my husband. When I first joined, I did say to Leanne I didn't want to do the sponsor, I just wanted to do selling. That's all I was interested in doing. And she made me go to my first workshop, literally, and I just sat there, listened to the testimonies of people, listened to the training, and I just sat there and thought, hang on, if they can do this, why can't I? So I came straight home, phoned Leanne and said, right, I really want to start sponsoring. And I was actually surprised how much I enjoyed it and got into it, because everything is there for you. The script's there, you just need to follow the script. I was really nervous. I did watch Leanne a couple of times do some calls, and basically it was the best decision I ever made. In alone this period 1 and 2, I've signed 6 people in total. So it's 13 people I've signed since September. And one of my downlines, Becky Gregson, who's on here tonight, has also started signing. She's also signed 1 person. I attended the showcase in January, and it was just totally amazing. It was inspiring, and it did change my life in an aspect that I have picked the right career path now. This is what I want to do, and this is what I totally enjoy doing. And it was just brilliant seeing people walking across the stage, getting mechanized, and it just made me, I want to do that. I really want to do that. So I came back, couldn't wait to get started, and I think that's really kick-started the sponsoring. That's how I've signed so many people from coming back. Other things I've been doing is running my groups. I've been competitions. At the minute, I'm currently running a competition to give away a £25 voucher for the person who had the most people. This afternoon, my group actually did reach 21,000 members, and I gave a bottle of wine away to celebrate that. Just take a look at Laura Harrison's training about growing group numbers and the interaction, because they really do work. I mean, since September, I've grown 21,000 members, but we saw from Monday night, you can grow that a lot quicker than what I have done now, just by following the advice that Laura House has given you. It does work. And since I've done that, and the interaction, I've really started doing the interaction. I'm getting brilliant feedback. People are really enjoying the interaction. And the sales are just, it's just a knock-on effect is the sales. My sales have doubled. I've done 10% on my own, and we're just literally just in the second week. So it's going great. It really is. I do want to be gold by PhD, and I do want to walk across that stage at the next showcase. Everything is in place. You just need to listen and act. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Thank you very much, Sandra, for that amazing testimonial there, and hints and tips. Everything Sandra said, of course, refers back to the system. Nothing new. But the reason why Sandra is successful is because she's followed the system, to the letter. Attending a monthly workshop, going to the showcase, that will really recharge your batteries. If you've never been to one, you will see just what's available, guys. And growing the numbers to 22,000 very quickly is simple. You know, just get on with it, interact within your group, like Sandra says, and run a competition. That way you will get not only the sales, like Sandra said, the 10% bonus level, which is around about £800 worth of sales within a week, simply from people within your own group, your own client base, your own customer base, also, I throw in some of those Just Curious adverts there. Would anyone like to earn a bit of income like I'm doing? People will be queuing up to join your business. So massive thank you there to Sandra. Okay, and next on then, I just want to talk to you slightly. This follows on very nicely what Sandra said about the company showcase, which is coming up on Saturday, the 4th of June. Now, who has actually booked their tickets? Of course, we booked our tickets. Can we have some whys, please? Some of you will have booked at the previous showcase in January. 00027, of course. If it's your first showcase, if you joined since the last showcase, it is actually free, so it's unmissable. This event, guys, cannot be missed. If you want success, if you want to be in Mexico, like you just saw the video that Abigail played at the beginning, if you want to increase your income in business, you have to be there, guys. It's a brilliant weekend. The showcase itself is made up with a variety of testimonials from people at all levels within the business. It's not just the big ups, the successful people earning thousands and thousands of pounds every month. It's people who are relatively new to the business and just starting out. So something for everyone. They're all fantastic testimonials, but you usually can really there's maybe one testimonial that stands out for you. You can relate to it better than the others, but it doesn't matter. They're all fantastic. Of course, the company will be showing us what's on offer. They will be exposing, they will be announcing what the autumn destination will be. So somewhere absolutely fantastic. It was, of course, Paris last year, Venice the weekend before, the year before. So a lovely long weekend, 5-star all the way. If you're brand new to the business, even people who've not joined yet could qualify for that conference, but you must please plug into the system and be there to find out how. Okay, so and not go you, we'll all be going. We'll have an awesome weekend. We usually go out on the Saturday night for some eats and some drinks, and then there's usually the 10 Steps workshop, exclusively our very own workshop the next day. Okay, so it's a fantastic opportunity for the 10 Steps team to get together, socialise and meet up with your team members. Okay, so just before we move on, can we please have some checks now? What was the first check you got in your first 4 weeks in the business? Let's have some nice checks, please. Again, this is for the benefit of the new people who've maybe not been in the business for 4 weeks, but by following the system, this is what these people have earned. Some people are well established, of course. 233 from Kev know he's gone on to earn a lot more than that. Gunter, fantastic, £666 in their first 4 weeks, Gunter and Alec. Neil, £315 part-time around his full-time job at the time. 288. So you get the general picture. 200, 300, absolutely amazing part-time. It's brilliant. So well done to everyone. I'll be asking for the nice big fat juicy checks a bit later on. Okay. So next on there, we have got our second speaker of the evening, who is a gold distributor, which basically is normally a team turnover of £9,000 or above. But this lady's got a fantastic story. Traditionally big retailers with her partner Alec, but they are building an amazing business. They've got a fantastic team now, and their level of support and getting their people off to a fantastic start is second to none, because they are plugging into the system and doing everything right. So let's present the fantastic Gunter Freidenfeld.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for the welcome. So, my name is Gunter, like you've seen in this slide in front of you. I'm in business just this year will be 3 years later, and like Caroline said, I am in gold distributor, and what this means is simply to build that business till a certain level and to go forward afterwards. So, very short, I want to say is in the business when I started, I was working full-time, night shift, working in Tesco's, and I wasn't happy of where I am and what I'm having in my life. That my question to myself was always, what is it what I'm doing in here? Like you noticed, I'm not really local. I moved to UK from different countries, and I was wondering about myself. What is it there is? Why I came to this country? And it is definitely didn't apply for that. So I will start wandering around what else is available to be able to work around my family, together with my family, and not be sitting in work for 24/7 or something like that. Sleep, work, sleep. So, and that is how I come across. To be honest, I have no idea how I came across this opportunity, but eventually I phoned up to Abigail and said, look, I would like to find out more. So in my first 3 weeks, around my full-time job, around my family, I earned £666, like I posted in check. And 3 months later, I doubled my wages and left my full-time job. I can officially can say I'm officially unemployable, probably been all my life, but now it's officially. I will definitely not work for anyone else anymore. That's for sure. And I love to be like that. I love to be in charge of my time. I love to be in charge also of that what I'm earning. And this business, you can see now how much that can give you. You can do a little bit, you will get a little bit. You can do more and you will get much, much more. So our personal best check being so far £3,040. If I correctly remember, I'm not based on the numbers. But what I want to say is, if you're willing to put the work in, that is what is available to achieve. And these days, with all online, are very, very fast. And only what you need to do is to find out why you're doing, get the commitment, and go forward to achieve the level, whatever level you're looking for. What I want to say tonight is the company where you need to understand how amazing company is. That is something where you are not just a number part of something, but that is something where you've been treated like a queen. I'm as a foreign who've been in business only over a year. I get the chance to go for free holidays, 5-star, fully paid, simply following the system what teach, earning £3,000 a period and getting 3 days. We went to Venice from company, and that was absolutely absolutely amazing. People, if you think that is something for you, if you like to be treated like a queen or king, if you like, then put some work in, get it done. Make sure you learn, make sure you speak with your sponsor, and make sure you can follow what we teach. Still, after 3 years years in business, in May I will be 3 years. I'm still communicating with my upline and also good friend with Abigail on a regular basis. Okay, might not anymore every day, but every second, every third, but definitely every week. Reason for that is because that is way how to go forward, because you don't need to work in this company by yourself. You're not by yourself. You need to just ask the right questions, ask the right people questions, and you will get forward. Tonight also what I want to mention is how the best to say, the party starts on time when you start sponsor others. And what this means in general, what this means sponsor, that means when you start help others, when you start help other people to get what they want. That is the key in the business. That is the key when you say have a look around as you can help. I'm so extremely happy and so thankful for team that I have today in my business. Amazing people from different backgrounds with different whatever else they've done in life, different age, different nationalities. You can learn so much from every single person. I want to say so massive well done to my two young girls who are 18-year-old, just started their business, immediately achieving first 2 weeks, and I think I'm lying, first 2 weeks achieved 10% level and also 13% with this Christine and Samara, who works very closely together and absolutely amazing. They started business, they didn't plan to straight away go for 10%, absolutely no, but what they done is, when I asked them a couple of days before the end of period where they are or how much they achieved already, I said, no, so what? There is no much left. You can still get this. You can do this. And last 2 days before end of period, they decided to take books from me and went out and delivered and achieved their levels what they're looking for. What amazing commitment! 18-year-old, nothing about this business, saying yes, we can, we will do, and they did. And what is most important to see is these young people when even when it's raining outside, like when they come back and say, look, I give up 2 hours ago, but then I decided, okay, no, I will continue, I will finish this thing, and now I then go back home. That is the commitment to go forward. And question now is, why are they doing this? It's not because of me, it's not for me. Why would you? That is reason simply because they see how their parents work, and on age of 40 or 50, they still work same hard like was years and years ago. And their commitment and idea is to, when they go to college, they have money already coming in. They both have a commitment to make sure that they have an income of 1,000 to 2,000 pounds per period coming in time when they are in college. Is that not amazing? Where else it is available? Where else you would be able to work around your studies and also have so much income coming in? Absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of them. And I do believe that they will also achieve this period the approximately same levels and achieve also in time more. They're both also sponsoring, by the way. But both of them on phone, both of them follow script, sit and listen to each other and learning. I'm so proud of them. Other person that I want to mention is, again, to show justice available for people. Another young lady who is in business for, again, I don't know numbers exactly, my bad, but she's in a couple of months in business. But over December and January, she's studying, she was on exams. So there wasn't much activity. But she managed to build up her business before she went to exams. She committed, because her income will start coming in before she gets there. And as soon as exams is done, she's back in track, doing sponsoring, also her group is growing, and also all the product advert is going around in the groups. That is the commitment, where he's saying, I'm not giving up, I am going forward, and I will achieve what I'm looking for. And again, another young lady who's around her studies, full time, very demanding, very stressful, but available for everyone. And next two people, what I want to mention, who is in a business only a couple of weeks. And again, is something what you can see when people can join, when they say, yes, I am going forward. I find it something. Might not exactly sure, is it going to go exactly how I want? I'm not really sure. I'm kind of skeptical, because end of the day, nobody teaches in school do this work through. In school, I said to work. Nobody said stay at home, stay with children. Everyone said go to work. So, and there is two young people, again, Evet and also Davinder. There is two completely different businesses, but they are committed. They are doing posting. They start into sponsoring, and you can see the sparkle in their eye, which say, yes, I am able to do this. And how they did exactly what Caroline said. Just go get back. Have a look in the 10-step website. There is everything for you. Treat that as your university. That is for you. Everything is organized. Question is, what is it what you want from this all? I know where I'm going. I know I will be much, much more than by end of this year as gold distributor. I know also I will be going to Mexico. Question is who coming as well. I will speak to you soon.
Thanks very much, Gunther. That was absolutely amazing. An awful lot of information there, but I hope you were taking copious amounts of notes. It was absolutely incredible, wasn't it? All Gunther's doing is following a system. That was a really good tip. Don't worry if you're brand new and you're worried about sponsoring or thinking you don't know the system. You will shadow your upline, someone who knows what they're doing, using the scripts. Why bother hanging around when there's people queuing up to join and get off to Flying Start? We have that fantastic resource site that we can plug people into. So massive well done to everyone, William. You're clearly offering fantastic, awesome support. You will be in Mexico, you and Alec, and well done to your daughters, just 18. How incredibly exciting. Where are they going to be in just 5 years' time, 10 years' time? Now, absolutely brilliant. Okay, so just before we move on then, please, can we have some big checks now? What is your biggest check, please, that you've ever earned in a 4-weekly period, just for the benefit of the new people? These checks don't happen by accident. It's simply by plugging in, following the system. 1,023, Luke. Marlene and Rob were well in excess of 2,000. Fantastic. Dave, 820. Abigail, 4,392. Part-time, these checks. Karen, well done, 1,895. Absolutely brilliant. Okay. Neil Young, 7,392 pounds. He said 93, but a pound extra. Over £7,000, guys, in a 4-week period. What would you do with that spending? Absolutely brilliant. So well, Rian David, fantastic, £1,700. So it's out there, guys. It's there for the taking. All you have to do, plug in and upgrade. You will do that by following our system, attending the workshops, coming on these webinars, plugging your new people in, and most importantly, get yourselves along, please, to the showcase and get all your new team members along as well. Okay. So next up then, I just want to talk to you about the 10 Steps workshops. We've got them all listed here simply because they are filling up fast. As you well know, the 10 Steps workshops aren't just exclusively available for us. The 10 Steps team, they are open to the entire network. There's a lot of hungry people out there wanting to know what we're at, because the system is so duplicatable. It's written down and documented. That's why it's unique. It's fantastic. and so easy to follow and duplicate downline to your team members and coach them. So please, whatever you do, don't dawdle and think, oh, it's yonks away yet. It's not for another 2, 3, 4 weeks. What you'll find is you'll try to book, those are closed. All the places are taken. Remember, the rooms are empty. Okay, I know for a fact that Yorkshire Karen is full already. Maybe if you sweet talk Karen, you might still get in. But please do not leave it to the final hour. And likewise, if you're stuck and thinking, oh, well, I've just got a new team member, I'm a bit unsure as to how to plug the meeting to them, just ask your upline to do that. Okay, so this Saturday, we've got the Scotland meeting in Falkirk in the afternoon. Yorkshire, of course, is on Sunday with Karen and Kev in Barnsley, 10 till 2:30. Newcastle, I will be there with Abigail. Can't wait. Sunday afternoon, that will be absolutely brilliant. We've got the meeting in Dundalk now. It's just literally just south of the border in Dundalk, so we can capture people not only from Northern Ireland but the south as well. That is on the Sunday the 7th with Craig and Neil in the afternoon. Absolutely brilliant. London, all you people in the south, 1 till 5 on Saturday the 13th. Cambridge, the launch of our brand new meeting in Cambridge with Kev and Neil, Valentine's Day, 9:30 till 1:30. So don't worry, if you want to go out for a meal, you've still got masses of time. Valentine's is not an excuse. Northwest, that is of course the one that's Paul and I run in Bolton. That is Saturday the 20th of Feb, 10 till 2:30. Again, I was looking at the amount of people today who have already booked. Places are going fast. The whole of the network is getting a hold of this and they are booking places. So please, whatever you do, I urge you to get booked in after this webinar. Visit the 10 Steps resource site, what I showed you at the beginning, the 10steps.info, and just go to the section to book in. All the meetings are there. We have, of course, got Bristol, Saturday the 20th of February in the afternoon, 1 till 5. And Birmingham, which is in Dorwich, on Sunday, the 21st of February, 1 till 5 p.m. So those are the up and coming meetings for February. Everything is repeated then again in March. So please book now on our all important resource site. Okay. So next up then, the second part of the webinar, we have got a fantastic speaker. This is his passion. Personal development, which of course is step 2 of the 10 steps training system, our documented system, personal and professional development. So I want you all pleased to give a huge warm welcome to Kevin Ryder, who is a silver executive distributor within the business. I'm sure he'll explain a bit more about himself. He has, of course, won one of the company trophies, the executive trophy, which means he's grown a phenomenal business and given his team tremendous support. And he's also qualified for several of the overseas conferences or holidays. So over to you, please, Kev.
Thank you, Caroline. I hope you can all see and hear me okay. I will turn down my microphone a little bit because I do tend to shout. Is the volume all right, guys? First of all, thank you massively, Caroline, for such an introduction. I didn't realise I'd done so much. Right, okay. 1 second. Okay, guys, so how's that? Too low. Can you hear me now? Is that better? Okay, still low? Oh, yes, excellent, good stuff. Right, okay. So what we're going to do today is talk about personal and professional development. Sorry if the slides don't fit on the screen properly. Unfortunately, it's one of those things. A little bit about myself. Originally, I was a driving instructor. I joined Clean Easy to earn an extra few £100 a month, really. I saw the bigger picture, but never really believed that I could actually achieve what I was being shown. But I did think that I could make an extra few £100 a month. So I got involved and I followed a simple system with the catalogues, and straight away I made £233 in my first 4 weeks, and that was working flexible hours in between driving lessons and other things that I had going on in my life at the time. Now, for the next 6 months, I continually earned between £300 and £400 a month, working 10 to 15 hours a week. And I was quite happy with that until I got taken to a showcase. And I didn't go to the showcase all eager and excited to start with, because I had to be convinced to go there. I couldn't see how a conference or a seminar or anything like that was going to massively help me. However, when I got there, saw what people were earning, realised that they were just ordinary people like you and like me, and I just thought, do you know what? If they can do it, so can I. And I persevered and I learned what I had to do. I listened to people's advice most of the time, not all the time, and I implemented what I was taught, and within 6 months I got my income up to within 12 months I got my income up to over £1,000 a month. And there it plateaued for a long, long time. The business didn't get worse, the products even got better, the catalogue got better, the opportunity got better. In fact, everything around me was getting better, but my income wasn't. And that was because of this one subject called personal and professional development that I didn't get involved in. I put it off and put it off. I could go into so many reasons why: limiting beliefs, previous things I'd been told, all sorts of different stuff. And it wasn't until I got into personal and professional development that things started to change, because it wasn't until I got better that my income started to get better. So it was nothing to do with the catalogues or the opportunity or Facebook or the company or who the CEO was at the time or what the currency exchange was or anything like that. It had nothing to do with that. It was completely down to me getting better. And when I started to grow, then my income started to grow. And my income grew up to £3,600 for a 4-week period. Now, I don't tell you that to impress you, it's to impress upon you how important this subject is. Because we can all sit there posting for hours on Facebook, putting catalogues out for hours. We can sit there doing the work, the day-to-day grind, let's call it. We can do that over and over and over again. But it doesn't matter how much time and effort we put in, until we grow as an individual, then nothing's going to change around us. Our income won't grow. So let's take a look at this subject, professional and personal development. What is personal and professional development? To me, it's self-enlightenment and awareness. It's understanding what makes you tick, why you make the decisions you make, what you do. Okay, and it's also an understanding of the profession that you're involved in. No matter what business or industry you're in, whether it's a janitor, a cleaner, working in a shop, or an accountant, or an aircraft engineer, or whatever it is that you do, there is an element of skill, an element of knowledge that you need for the profession you're in. And this business, this industry of network marketing or Clean, Easy and K-Life is exactly the same. You've got to have an element of understanding of the profession you're in. So where do I start and how do I do it? Well, basically, because of the 10-step system, I'm going to take you through the basics, where to get started, how just to start putting one foot in front of the other. The subject of personal and professional development is massive, it's huge. We can go into all areas of your life, we can go into your past, we can go into your future, we can go into goal setting, but we haven't got time to do that tonight on this webinar. So let's just look at how the 10-step system is going to get you involved in personal development. So starting with the competency levels, then we're going to look at the core books. There's also the resource site videos that you need to be watching. Okay, there's the recommended reading and listening, because if you're not reading, and there's a limiting belief, people say, oh, I'm not a reader, I don't read. I said exactly the same the day I left school. I said, that's it, I'm never reading another book. But that vow stopped me from growing, and it stopped me from taking my income from £1,000 a month to £3,500 a month for far too long. So that limiting belief, you see, what I've discovered is I love to grow, I love to learn. It's just that I learn and grow in a different way to what we did at school. And the way that I learned at school put me off learning forever. But what I actually realised is my number one value is to grow. It's to get better at what I do. That's why I love seminars and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so find your way of learning, see what suits you, but be eager to learn. Okay, you also need to track your progress with the competency levels. All right, and you can get these from the 10 steps, the 10 steps resource site, which is there, the 10 step success system. Click on that box, don't just hover over it, because that'll just bring up the 10 steps. Actually click on the words, the 10 step success system, and then download the workbook PDF. And in there you will find the 10 steps competency levels. Now these competency levels are designed to take you from, in driving school terms, not having a clue where to put your key, right through to being a competent driver that can pass your driving test. It does not take you to becoming a driving instructor. It takes you from being a novice driver right through to someone who passes their theory test, who has the knowledge, the use of the vehicle, and can be competent at building a successful business on their own. So you're independent and not dependent on anybody else. Okay, so level 1 will take you through the introduction to the system, understanding the power and the benefit of following a system. Step 2 will take you into personal development and start to show you the benefits of changing the way we think, act, feel, and changing ourselves in order to change our outside world. Who can change? Anybody. Who will change? Not everybody. It's a choice. Okay, and quite often many people are afraid of change, or may be afraid of changing themselves. So that again is another area of personal development. Professional development, which isn't listed on there, it should be step 2, personal and professional development. Again, is books and that about the industry that you will be reading and learning from to pass level 1 competency. Step 3 is goal setting and planning. Massive part. It's personal development continued, but it's a specific area of personal development that you have to master. Now, when I say have to master, it doesn't mean you have to master it today or tomorrow, but it's something that needs working on. And until you actually start working on it, you'll never get good at it. Okay? It's an area I've struggled with for years, but it's also an area that I'm starting to find mass improvement on as well. So if I'd have never started working on it, I'd have never got that improvement on it. Lead generation and knowing your numbers. Again, it's all about understanding, tracking your business and understanding how you're moving towards your goals, or if you're moving towards your goals, or if you're moving away from your goals. So very quickly, conscious of time, competence level 1 is reading the core books 1 to 3. I'll get onto them. It's doing a £1,000 testimonial on a webinar, or taking part in a testimonial on a webinar. Okay, it's attending two workshops, so not just booking into your first one, but getting along to at least your second one, and by that time you should be going to your third and fourth, and so on and so on. Booking company conferences and showcase. All right, again, these are just the basics, guys. Anybody can do this. But these little things will start to take you on that journey towards being able to pass your driving test, towards earning £1,000 a month, towards earning £1,000 a month, whether you work or not. Now, how's that sound? Okay. Written down goals, written down plan, all right, and making sure that your successful upline, bronze exec or above, has got that plan so that they can help you. Okay. Demonstrate 50 leads a week. Are you getting 50 leads a week, or is it sporadic? All right. Over a 4-week period, have you generated 200 leads? Tracking and recording your numbers. Can you turn around to your sponsor and say, this is what I've done this week. These are the results I've got. Where can you help me? How can I improve? Okay. Contacting your warm market, speaking to family and friends. Everybody's doing that now with Facebook. It is a doddle. So keep it going, guys. And listen several times to videos 1 to 4. I'm going to have to fly through this. So level 2 takes you through the telephone process, then how to speak to the people that respond to your adverts. Showing the business gives you competence and confidence in being able to explain the business to anybody, from somebody who's just wanting to work from home and earn a bit of money, to a CEO of a company who's looking for an opportunity to make thousands of pounds a month, to step 7, which is follow up and online registration. Okay, and then there we have the competency levels again that can be downloaded from the workbook, and all the information's there. The point is, these levels are all certificated. You get rewards for, you get recognition for accomplishing all of them, and each one is moving you all the time towards becoming a successful driver, or a successful business builder, or a successful leader in your own business. Okay. Level 3 is step 8, getting started. All right, how to get someone started effectively so that you're not only good at bringing people in and generating leads, but you're also good at getting those people off to an effective start. Step 9 is promotion of events. So it's not only once you've got people in, but how good are you at getting them to the information, leading them to the stuff that they need to know, getting them plugged into a webinar, a workshop, a Skype call, a conference, because these are the things that's going to help your person grow. And by helping your person grow, your income will grow. Your income will not grow without helping other people first. It's important to understand that. It's not about you working on your own, it's about helping the many. Okay. Step 10 is coaching, duplication and leadership. Guys, you are not expected to be a coach. You are not expected to be well, you're a leader straight away, because if you can't lead yourself to the information, how can you lead anybody else? So until you start leading number 1, don't start trying to lead 101. All right, build your team, but plug your team into successful people so that we can coach them, we can train them, we can help them while you still learn and develop and grow. I think Jay Singh said it fantastic when he said, when he were on about people running around in their parents' shoes, but one day you grow into those shoes. So if you want to wear a leader's shoes, that's fine. You will grow into them if you keep running around in them. Okay. So competence level 3 is now moving on towards leadership. So books like The Zen of MLM, The Compound Effect, Dare to Dream and Work to Win, and Sumo. These are all books to help you develop and grow as a leader. Okay. Upline has observed step 8, live calls. So as your upline attended some calls with you and listened to you on the phone, given you some coaching. Upline assessment of competence of creating a new distributor's plan. Are you able to help a new distributor plan and organize their week, their time? All right. Again, I'm not going to go into every section on there because of time. So after the competency levels, then come the leadership levels, guys. And the first leadership level is leadership level 1, which is basically 10 active wide for a period, for your first period. No, it's not. Sorry, it's 10 active wide for 3 periods. Okay, if you maintain 10 active wide for 3 periods, you then get a fantastic trophy and serious recognition for being 10 active wide and leadership level 1. Leadership level 2 is then you being 10 active wide and one of your team members being 10 active wide. And leadership level 3 is for you being 10 active wide plus 2 team members 10 active wide, all at the same time. Okay. So the 10 core books are Go Pro. Make sure you read that as soon as you join the business. Have a basic understanding of the business and industry that you're in. Okay, it absolutely replicates and endorses everything we teach as the 10 steps. Beach Money is a fantastic book by Jordan Adler. 10 Steps Workbook is another fantastic book. How many of you have been in the 10 steps more than a couple of months and still not read the workbook from cover to cover? All right, if you're serious about why you joined this business, whether that's 50 quid a week or 50 grand a year, if you're serious, you need to be reading the workbook. It's the easiest of the lot to read. 45-second presentation, get hold of that. 7 Strategies for Wealth and Happiness is a book you'll hear about all the time. Skill with People and the Art of Dealing with People. This is a people business, guys. Your number one skill is people. It's not product. It's not selling the opportunity. The better you get on with people, the more you understand people, the more successful you're going to be in this people business. Okay. The Zen of MLM, again, a leadership book. Compound Effect is about your daily choices and the effect that they'll have over a period of 6 months, 12 months, a year, which is 12 months, and so on and so on. All right, it's about the compound effect of the activities you do day in, day out. Eating a burger today will not kill you. Eating a burger every day for the next 5 years probably would kill you way before then, actually, if you ate a burger every day. All right. Dare to Dream and Work to Win, again, an absolutely awesome book. And Sumo, Shut Up, Move On. All right, it's all about your philosophy towards success and life, really. Also, video and audio books, all the 10 steps videos. How many of you have actually sat down and watched all the videos on the 10 steps? And if you've watched them once, watch them over and over again. At the Bolton meeting, I said to people that I personally have paid lots of money for training in other areas of my life, and there's people in Australia that's paid thousands of pounds to get some videos to watch to help them develop in areas of their life. We give away these videos for free, guys. All it costs you is the price of joining the business. The training and the information is free, but I don't believe people value what they get for free. They don't realise what they have their hands on, and if you'd have had to pay for this stuff, you'd certainly be watching it. Okay, you wouldn't just throw your money away, but because it's there for free, we take it for granted. YouTube, again, a free channel full of personal development, full of training, full of advice for successful people, entrepreneurs, people that want to get more out of life than what they have. Okay, and that's everybody on here, because otherwise you wouldn't have been on here. All right, that you are after something, you want more, and whatever it is, you can have it, but you must become more first. All right, an Audible, absolutely fantastic tool. I have some fantastic books that's been recommended in this business that I would never have read, but I will always listen to them. Now, you may love reading, but possibly you may not. But that doesn't mean you have to stop learning. Okay, there are lots of opportunities out there for you to be successful at anything you want to do in life, not just this business. Okay, so thank you, guys. That's it. Very conscious of time. I've had to fly through that, but thank you very much. And now really is the time to step up.
Kev, thank you ever so much for that. And it is imperative, isn't it, of course, that we track and monitor our own progress, because without doing that, we tend to just veer on, and we'll be sat on this webinar in a year's time wondering why am I still only earning 200 quid when I had all these great visions and goals that just didn't happen. So it's all there, documented, like Kev said, it's in the workbook. Please, whatever you do, take advantage of the resource site and watch all the videos and do the reading, because it's there and it's all about you, focused and geared towards you. Okay, so just before we round up, say thank you very much to everyone who's joined us. We were well in excess of 160 people earlier. Maybe a couple of people have gone to bed, who knows? But I want to say massive thank you to the lovely Sandra Weller. Absolutely amazing testimonial. Thanks for sharing that with us, Sandra. A massive well done to Gunter Freidenfeld. Again, amazing hints, tips, and her story is absolutely brilliant. And bringing the family on board, we wish you every success, girls. Absolutely brilliant. Like I say, so exciting where you're going to be in just a few years' time with this business. And finally, thank you very much. Just lost you there. Could you give me a quick why, please? Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Finally, sorry, thank you very much to the lovely Kev Ryder for sharing that fantastic training with us. It's all about you guys. Its focus is on you. So please plug into the system and get your competency levels. So same time, same place next week. Thanks very much for joining us, and we'll see you all later.